let's talk about Hendon Hooker. You got the New York Giants. You know, media action should the Lions trade for Hendon Hooker. Let's talk about it, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Now, I mean, at the end of the day, preseason is gonna make him a hot ticket. So if he look good in training camp and preseason and some joint practices, he's gonna look good. Now, I didn't see how Goff's contract was structured. Somebody told me, but I have to visually see it. Okay, so I have to see how his contract is actually constructed before. You know, I heard it wasn't bad, so you know, just trading Hendon Hooker just for the hell of trading him. He would a 4-year deal, probably with the majority of that money probably being tied up, I heard, in bonus money, and in a couple years, you know, if he ready in 2 years, then you know, if he ready in 2 years, I mean, let's say, you know, Goff get injured or, you know, Hendon Hooker just better, they can move on from him fairly fast. They can move on from him. So I really don't think it's a you know, a huge deal. You know, 4 years, you know, it's not like they signed him to a 5 or 7 year deal. So I just think they can move on from him fairly fast. So, you know, so I'm not moving him just for the sake of moving him, but what's going to make him a hot commodity is how he performs in joint practices, training camps, and how he performs in preseason. If he performs really, really well, the Lions probably can get a 2nd round pick for him. You know, but if he performs to the point where you think he can be something, then you starting to probably, you know, see what Jared Goff gonna do, and you starting the process of moving on already. 2 years into that deal, which I don't really know, you probably can move on from Jared Goff and transition to a guy that's on a rookie deal, so it can help you absorb that financial blow. But it's all predicated on how he does with actual NFL reps. The worst case scenario, as far as he plays well, guess what the worst case scenario is? You trade him and you get draft compensation, you're going to get something more than what you paid for him. You're going to get more than a 3rd round pick if he plays really, really. You probably get a 2nd, maybe even in a fantasy world, somebody that's desperate to lay 1st. He's on a rookie 3rd round deal. You know, yeah. So this is what the Patriots done with Castle, Mallett, Hoyer, Brissett, Garoppolo. They always kept a just in case quarterback, and this is how you do it. You know, this is how you do it. And at the end of the day, you know, if he's good enough to get you over that hump, and they feel that way, hey, then you got to move on from Jared Goff. The Broncos ate all that Russell Wilson money. But you're not moving on from Jared Goff in the scenario to a guy that you're paying a bunch of money to. No. It's like Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. All Kirk Cousins money is tied up in the first 2 years. His guaranteed money is the first 2 years. So if Penix is ready after year 1 or year 2, it is what it is. You're already paying a rookie deal. You can absorb that punishment for a season or 2. You can absorb that punishment for a season or 2. So, like I said before, it makes a lot of sense. You know, if he ain't no good, then hey, guess what? We need a backup quarterback. You know, we need a backup quarterback. But if he is some good, he really good, then that's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have. So he got a red shirt year. This will be his first real year. There's gonna be learning curves. But I think next year will be the year to know if he is he gonna be something. If he's something, let's say they think he really, really special, which who knows? Then Lions got a decision to make. But if Jared Goff's special, decision becomes fairly easy. You have a franchise quarterback that you believe in. And I think can't nobody fault them for rolling the dice and continuing with Jared Goff. He win, or he win a Super Bowl. I mean, Goff ain't got to pay for shit in the city of Detroit anymore. You know? So, but, you know, if he come up short, it's because of him, then you going to start hearing people, oh, he need, you know. But, you know, getting over that mental hurdle of a knee injury for a quarterback in general, it's going to be a, you know, it's not a... Even if you are a mental giant, it's still hard to get over. So I'm just happy to see what he can look like out there. But you hear people say his arm is smooth, his arm is great, his mobility is great. He's looking good throwing the ball out there. Lee McNeil said it's smooth. So we'll see, but it's a learning curve. But by the way, the Giants got the worst jerseys I've seen in my life. Jeez Louise. Why don't you taking pictures of her rock roller eating all in the back and stuff? Rock roller's some big dogs. They got a lot of health issues. A lot of people don't know. You know, I know a little bit about dogs just from researching and stuff. I know some guys with some exotic dogs. But yeah, they come with a lot of health issues. I know somebody rock roller, they was on a road trip and he just died in the back seat. Don't know what the cause of death was, but yeah, you know, if you want to take your dog to the vet, none of that shit, the rock roller ain't for you. One of the reasons why pit bulls are so popular is because they low maintenance. So if you was wondering why pit bulls, everybody get a pit bull. Chow Chows used to be the dog of the hood back in the day. My brother had one, my dad had one too. Yeah, they used to be the dog of the hood's chow choice. Now it became pit bulls. When you start talking about those bullies, though, them deformed little bullies, people don't even know. They get one of all these expensive dogs, right? You want all these expensive dogs and shit, but they got health issues because they fucking deformed. You know, they deformed. So when you start mixing breeds and doing all them diabolical mixes and shit, even some of the top mixed breed dogs like Labradoodles and Golden, they have health issues too, seizures and you know, all that stuff. When you start mixing breeds, I tell you this, mutts, like real, like mistake mutts, they do it better than actual mixed breeds that were calculated. You know, so yeah, that's why I continue to tell y'all, when you start kind of, you know, get some dog talk here, but since I seen her, yeah, you start talking about dogs and get one, do your research. When you start messing with rock rollers and stuff like that, man, they gotta get the tail clipped at birth and all that. So when you start talking about getting the dog and all that, it's the maintenance. If you ain't gonna take it to the vet and maintain it and walk it and all that, and make sure it get its proper, you know, whatever, don't do it. It's an investment. But, you know, see if a dog that don't need to walk that much, like a bulldog or English bulldog. You talk about boxers, they can't breathe really well, so you can't allow them to do too much conditioning and over condition and stuff because the way they snouts is. Dalmatians, one of the most bitingest dogs out there. But also, they were a working dog. They was the dog of the fire department. That ain't just for fucking cartoon to play. So you get a Dalmatian, you have to be very active. Your activity, like if you run marathons, or you like to run miles, a Dalmatian is great for you. But they'll bite the shit out your ass too. So it's a good guard dog. They are work dogs. They're workhorses. So yeah. Yeah, I know a little bit about dogs. I just do a lot of research. I know guys for Press Canaries, Carrot Corsos, and Bowler Balls and stuff of that nature. But yeah, I like dog talk. I could do some dog talk. You know what I'm saying? But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and other pages I may have. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.